two resistors of resistances R1 equal to 100 plus or minus 1 ohm and R2 equal to 200 plus or minus 2 ohms are connected in parallel. The resistance of the parallel combination is 66.67 plus or minus 0.67 ohms, 66.67 plus or minus 0.7 ohms, 67 plus or minus 1 ohms, and 66.7 plus or minus 0.7 ohms. Okay, now look. Suppose we first use the formula here. Okay, R will be how much? R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. Okay, R1 100 main value or most probable value, R2 200. Into upon R1 plus R2. So it will be 4 zeros on 2 divided by 300. Okay, 2 zeros are gone, so 200 by 3. Okay, and if you divide 200 by 3, it will be 66.6666 and so on. But this is not just maths, this is actually physics. And according to our rule of significant figures and rounding off, you need to consider the least accurate measurement available and the significant number of significant digits here. How many significant digits are here? 3 significant digits. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So we should truncate or terminate after the third significant after the third significant digit. But again, while using or while rounding off, we have to use the rules that we learnt, right? Because the digit is greater than 5, we must increase the preceding digit by what? 1. So it will be 66.7 ohms. And there is only one option out of the 4 which has 66.7 in it, and therefore we go with option D. Do you understand this part?
Yes, sir.
So everybody will reach till 200 by 3. There is absolutely no doubt about it. But should we go for 66 or 67 or 66.67 or 66.667? Okay, that is decided by the significance figures. Okay, fine. So now, okay, do you know how to get the delta R value there, which now is confirmed that it is 0.7 ohms? Okay, I'll help you out with that. Okay. So I will start with 1 upon R equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. Okay. Differentiate. The derivative here will be negative 1 upon R squared delta R. Here the derivative will be negative 1 upon R1 squared delta R1. And here the derivative will be negative 1 upon R2 squared delta R2. Okay. Delta. So we basically now have got the relation delta R upon R squared equals delta R1 upon R1 squared plus delta R2 upon R2 squared. Okay. So what will be delta R now? Delta R will be delta R1 into R by R1 squared plus delta R2 into R by R2 square. Okay, do we know delta R1? It is 1. R upon R1. Okay, so R is 66.7 now. Upon R1, 100 squared. Delta R2 is, I guess, 2. R is 66.7 upon 200 squared. Of course, calculator is required now. Okay. 66.7 upon 100 bracket closed square plus 2 into bracket 66.7 upon 200 square. Okay, how much is that? 0.667. Now see, in errors, how many significant digits are there? 1, 1. Okay, so here we have to consider rounding it off after the first digit post decimal point, so it will be 0.7. Is that clear?